time, Allie. Thanks very much. And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at center, filling out the middle. And for Miami, inside it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. Robinson passes to Lowry. And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism, where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
Just 5 on the clock. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Rebound by the Heat. Butler on the wing. Hunter covering. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Young, the pass to Capella. Pass to Collins. Now Hunter. Butler covering. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Ball. Here's Lowry. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Pass to Butler. Lowry outside. Tucker inside. Hunter covering. Clock at 4. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Collins. And stolen by Adebayo. Tucker with the ball. And it's Hunter picking him up. Hunter with some nice D. Young against Lowry. Young on the attack. Capella can't get it to go. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going.
I love the playmaking of Jimmy Butler. He has the ball in his hands so much that guys don't relax when he's got it. They move around, give him options.
Back to Young. Outside Bogdanovich. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Pass to Butler. Going inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. You know what, Butler, we saw his playmaking in the 2020 finals. Brett, he led the Heat in assists for the series.
Yeah, I think guys fed off of his energy and knew that other teams were trying to shut down Jimmy, make sure offensively he wasn't going to get going. So he showed that other facet of his game as a playmaker.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Capella. Adebayo grabs the board. The Heat with the lead. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Butler. Now here's Adebayo. Oh, missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And Collins with the slam.
You have to like Collins and his activity level. He's really got a chance to be special.
Here's Lowry. No good with a layup.
That's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Kicks it out to Collins. Buries it from 3. Collins has got 5 now.
Collins does a nice job there preparing for that shot using his base.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. You know, by the time Bogdanovich arrived in the NBA, he was already a well-seasoned pro, Grant.
Yeah, he had an impressive run in a number of European leagues. amassing a ton of awards and championships. So he definitely knew what he was getting into when he came stateside to play with the rest of the best.
Good body control and great strength from Jimmy Butler, able to finish at the rim.
The Hawks trailing. And here's Young. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Takes it inside. Miami grabs the miss.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
The shot by Butler, no good. Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. To the inside, Collins hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. He has 7.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the paint. Capella can't get it to go.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
And again, the Heat missing.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down. And what timing. Capella getting up there and capping that one off.
Lowry finds Butler. Adebayo with it. Guarded by Capella. Just 3 on the clock. And finished off by Adebayo.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. So at the end of one. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
On the floor for Atlanta, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Back to Tucker. Pass to Adebayo. And here's Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Nice roll by Adebayo, just having himself ready to receive that pass.
Bogdanovich passes to Hunter. He takes it in. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hunter.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Pass to Butler. Inside. And there's a whistle. He'll head. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Pass to Young. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Atlanta again missing.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Tucker, no good. For Atlanta, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. You know, Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 20-10 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with his hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Rebounded by the Hawks. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Throws it up high, and then it's Collins with the dunk.
That connection with Collins, that's an impressive play and very, very high percentage.
Here's Lowry. Capella with a block. Butler against Hunter. Brent, no matter what happens in DeAndre Hunter's pro career in college, he created a signature moment for himself in the closing moments of the 2019 National Championship game. Remember, he hit a game-tying three to send it to overtime.
And then the Cavs eventually were able to pull that game out and win the title. It was just a heroic end to his season. He's about defense, and that's the area of the court right now where he's making the most impact in his NBA career.
Tucker. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And Grant, you played almost 2 decades in the league. What do you think some of the biggest highlights of your career were?
Really just, playing on some great teams with great players, the relationships, the experiences. I didn't win an NBA championship, but I am more than blessed with having an incredible 19-year career.
To the middle. Here's Capella. Adebayo with the rejection.
Good defensive play. Adebayo on the inside, helping out his teammates.
Pass to Tucker. Outside Butler. And he drives in. And it's Butler who slams it down.
That's a little something special from Jimmy Butler. There's serious elevation.
Here's Hunter. Collins outside. Bogdanovich up top. Back to Collins. Bogdanovich with it. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. And it's Collins off the drive. And here's the fast break from 17. And Lowry with the bucket on the assist from Robinson. And the Heat lead by 2.
And the mid-range might not be Lowry's comfort zone, but he commits to his selection and makes it work.
Kicks it out to Collins. Knocks down the triple. Collins has got 12. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Lowry against Young. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
And that's how you orchestrate the offense. Lowry showing the vision and the unselfishness.
Lowry against Young. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. And here's Collins. Now Young. And he banks in the layup.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads. Everybody up for that one.
Goodness!
You could just feel that coming. And how about Adebayo just getting up and.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They ended the period holding on to a...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. A fantastic game from John Collins in this one.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Here's Butler, changes up. Capella with a block.
And Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that play.
Outside Young. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 3 assists in the game.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Let's just remember this about Trae Young. In the 1920 season, he became only the 5th player in NBA history to average more than 29 points and 9 assists.
Pass to Tucker. And the baseline jumper goes down. Tucker's got 5 now. Atlanta's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Young against Lowry. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul. And when Young joined the 29.9 assist club, his company was pretty exclusive. Brent, the great Oscar Robertson, he did it a bunch of times. And, of course, you know the 3 others. Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive. Now, some of the dunks Collins can pull off are just awesome.
Pass to Butler. Outside Robinson. Nails the wide-open jumper.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Young, the pass to Capella. Robinson against Bogdanovich. And that one drops for him. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
And an intentional foul right there. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
And you love Bogdanovich and just the versatility he brings, BA.
A line change here for Miami. Here's Hero. Pass to Dedmon. And that's a foul. Called on Kevin Huerter. That's his first foul of the game. And as for Bogdanovich's ability to play anywhere on the floor, Brent, that's something that adds a lot of value to a player in today's NBA.
Think about second side actions in the NBA where the ball swings away from a primary scorer. Can the next guy do something with the ball? Bogdanovich certainly can. He can shoot it. He can put it down and make decisions. That kind of versatility pays off.
And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
The kick out to Williams. Clock is at 3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Miami ball.
For Miami, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Oladipo outside. Pass to Dedmon. Second chance shot. Nice move. Goes up again. Oladipo outside. Here's Dedmon. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Here's Reddish. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And Reddish out there running on the break. That's the best way to reward a teammate for that kind of defensive pressure.
Morris for 3. Hits the trifecta. Morris has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Kind of like playing in the rec league. Little to no defense on that possession. And the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Shot is up. Here's Jang. And he makes it on the layup.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Miami trailing. 1:09 left in the third. Pass to Strus. Here's Dedmon. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
His first personal foul.
Dedmon at 7 feet tall. He's always going to be a load and somebody hard to root out on the inside. That time they had to whack him.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
A big fellow with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. You don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Here's Jang. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Tyler Hero.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And so he makes both from the line.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
The Heat have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Now here's Hero. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Huerter. Pass to Gallinari. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Here's Dedmon. Now here's Morris. Hero outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dedmon. Herder defending. Dedmon, no good. Here's Williams. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Hawks ahead. They're up by 5. Don't go. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got Gorgie Jang, Kevin Herder out there with Lou Williams. Then it's Danilo Gallinari, and it's Reddish in at the 3 spot.
His first personal foul.
And so it's Atlanta with it. It's a 5-point game.
For your Heat.
Outside Herder. Pass to Jang. Here's Reddish. He's guarded by Lowry. Here's Williams. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And the Hawks lead by 7.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
Lowry outside. Robinson on the wing. Pass to Butler. And here's Lowry, defended by Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. Outside Robinson. Shoots over Young. That's short off the rim.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Lowry against Young. Robinson on the wing. Butler on the wing. Pass to Adebayo. Robinson in the post. Bogdanovich on him. And Collins with the big block. Left side Bogdanovich. Knocks it down from distance. And it's a 12-point Atlanta lead. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks?
Oh, their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
I also love the fact that they've played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Up top, Young. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Shot clock at 5. There's Bogdanovich with the 3.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Here's Lowry. And Young pulls it down. Young's got 4 rebounds now. Hunter can't get it to go.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break. And he flubs it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Outside Bogdanovich. Collins outside. Counted from distance.
Well, how about that? Getting better and better from distance. John Collins with a nice shot there.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Adebayo. No good there. So Atlanta will take it the other way. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Butler's got 4 rebounds in the game. Adebayo drives in. Here's Lowry. Misses off the right iron. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Bogdanovich, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Drives to the hoop. Adebayo. Hey, rejected by Capella. And that's a foul. Called on Duncan Robinson.
That's his first
That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. And here's Young. Inside, here's Capella. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. And the Hawks lead by 15.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Hawks.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for John Collins.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating. You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
Miami ball.
46 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Lowry. Banked it in off the glass.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Collins. The three ball. Adebayo grabs the board.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Butler. And Collins with the big block.
No, sir. Collins sending that one away.
Down low. Pass to Capella. Now Young. Bogdanovich on the wing. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this. Allie, thank you as
What a resume. A tremendous competitor, David. Thank you. So here's Miami's starting group. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard. And for the Celtics, down in the front court along with Tatum. Marcus Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the center position. And both coaches tonight have plenty of options on their bench. Depth, Chris, a big part of what these teams do well.
Oh, yeah. During the regular season, Kevin, depth means so much. We usually shorten the rotation to come playoffs, but most teams in the league, they have a fantastic 7th and 8th option.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
Schroeder surveying the floor. The kick out to Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Tatum's got the opening basket of the game for the Celtics. Schroeder against Lowry. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Outside Butler. To the middle. Miami again turning it over.
And really hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
Now here's Schroeder. Tipped away. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Schroeder. Right side Lowry. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces on his pass.
And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
Adebayo finds Lowry. The kick outside to Butler. Heat moving the ball around. Robinson passes to Butler. Lowry against Smart. Shakes him. And Lowry with a nice bucket inside.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, and he can slip inside and score with the best of them.
Now here's Schroeder. Tatum wide open. He fires one. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Tatum's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Celtics. Lowry dishes to Robinson. Lowry kicks to Robinson. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Smart. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Good recognition right there by Schroeder. I mean, the defense got crossed up, and he made it pay.
Lowry with the ball. Driving to the basket. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
And he's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
And it's Brown missing.
Defensive breakdown. And they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
Lowry can't get it to go. And here's Boston. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Tatum.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Story of their game right here. One sloppy play after another.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Schroeder kicks to Tatum. Down low. Here's Horford. Crafty move. No good that time. Great D that time from Adebayo. Lowry passes to Robinson. A 3 ball. It's stolen by Schroeder. It's stolen by Adebayo. Tucker finds Robinson. And it goes down 2 points.
I mean, he's got a lot of smarts on the court. But Tucker doesn't need to think too much on that assist. He's wide open.
Tucker passes to Brown. Knocked away. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And so it's Boston with it. Schroeder passes to Smart. To the inside. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Brown.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Yeah, really surprising. Butler contests a lot of shots, but averages only a half a block a game for his career.
Shot clock at 6. In the corner. Tatum with it. Here's Smart.
Yeah, and he plays a lot bigger than that 6-foot frame would suggest. Lowry is just a bundle of energy out there.
Robinson misses.
I thought that one was going to go down. Mid-range jumpers. Oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the deep playing soft like that.
Personal foul. First team foul.
From deep three-point range, the shot will not fall. And so the first quarter is in the books. Celtics lead by 9. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Celtics.
They're showing a lot of energy in the open court here in the first half, pushing it every chance they get and racking up those points on the break.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Here's Lowry, and they pick up 2. Lowry's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Heat.
And understands when to make the right play. Lowry refused to let the fast break opportunity go to waste.
Well, someone who always seems to be in the right place at the right time, P.J. Tucker defines what it means to be.
And the basket by Tatum.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Robinson dishes to Lowry. He takes it in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And the team's counting on Tucker for many things.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a hard-nosed defender, opportunistic rebounder, plays against guys much bigger than him. He hits the corner threes at the most important times.
Well, Kyle Lowry, one of the big names in free agency last summer, made his mind up pretty quickly and wanted to go to Miami. With his competitive nature, he should be a terrific fit with the culture the Heat have built.
The Heat trail by 7. Inside, here's Butler. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
It's rare for wings to have inside-outside control. However, Butler does. So that's part of the reason why he's an all-star.
Peter passes to Brown. In the corner, Smart with it. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Horford. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And the Celtics lead by 7.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
Schroeder against Lowry. Butler kicks to Lowry. Pass to Tucker. The Heat need to get a shot off. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Celtics leading by 7. Smart passes to Schroeder. Tips it, and it's Smart with the extra effort. Smart's got his second bucket.
Well, that's the kind of effort they love to see from Smart. He's sticking his nose in there and doing some work on the offensive boards.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. The pass to Adebayo. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Good on the triple. Robinson's got 5 points so far.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
2 minutes.
Smart against Robinson. Smart dishes to Tatum. Stolen by Smart. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. Pass to Brown. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Now here's Tucker, guarded by Tatum. Butler. Great D that time from Tatum.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they
and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. So Boston ends up going with a new group, and so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Pritchard passes to Cannon. Over Dedmon. That one wide left. And Morris has got the ball here for the Miami Heat. 8-point game. And there, Oladipo with the jam.
And I love it whenever Oladipo gets tricky with it. Putting on a show for everyone with that one.
It's Richardson on the wing. Passes it to Hernan Gomez. Here's Pritchard. Clock at 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo. The Celtics shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
At the line, Peyton Pritchard. At the line for...
The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Now, Hero. Not a lot of room. Oladipo finds Hero. With the drive. Here's Dedmon. Back to Hero. Dedmon tips it back in. Dedmon's got his first points of the game.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Pritchard passes to Richardson. And a missed layup. And so it's the Boston Celtics with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it was all Jason Tatum in the first quarter. He had 10 points and one of them. And
we've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Celtics. On in the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Smart. And it's Horford in its center. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. It's good from long range. All right, Greg, you're a lefty. We're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Back to Horford. And the dunk by Horford.
Huge frame and outstanding wingspan. There's no surprise to see Horford throw it down.
Lowry against Schroeder. Lowry dishes to Butler. And taken away by Brown. And a fast break now for the Celtics. The offensive rebound. Here's Smart. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Pass to Tatum. Second shot opportunity. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 4th assist in this one.
And free agency unkind to Dennis Schroeder over the summer. Bet on himself to get a bigger deal in the offseason. And cap space drying up quickly. And he just lacked suitors. He eventually catches on with this team, but this wasn't the ideal scenario. I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Though he's not truly a dominant rebounder, he'll going to find a way to beat you once in a while if you fail to put his body
to the paint. Here's Tucker. And he uses the glass on the lane. Celtics leading by 11. Schroeder kicks to Horford. Outside, Smart. On the pass to Schroeder. And here is Horford. A three. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires, and we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in the league." Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Pritchard passes to Cannon. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
It's important for Cantor to be effective in the pick and roll. It makes their offense much more complete.
Now, Hero. Richardson cover. Edmond passes to Hero. Banked in off the glass. Hero's got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Pass to Canner. And Canner throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
To Oladipo. Hero finds Oladipo. Now, here's Dedmon. That shot missing.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
The Heat trail by 11. Here's Morris. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Pritchard passes to Richardson. Here he goes. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 11.
Well, not a big guy, but Richardson has no fear of the contact. And he stays strong and gets his fear.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GM.
Hey, guys, you think he was sending a message on that one? He doesn't like losing.
And so it's the Boston Celtics. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Lowry and Hero are the guard set. Markieff Morris is out there with Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Strus in at the 3, the small forward.
And how about the experience of Lowry on full display there, just finding the open man, and guy's been doing this for now over a decade.
A nice shot by Tatum.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Here's Lowry. Rebound Boston. Schroeder with the ball. Lowry picks him up. And here's Tatum for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 6 assists now in the game. Lowry against Schroeder. Second chance shot. Lowry can't get it to go. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul. First team foul.
Celtics leading by 15. Schroeder outside. Feeds it to Horford. It's stolen.
Much better job of just taking care of the basketball, really putting the onus on the defense.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Dedmon. To the inside. Here's Morris. And Tatum pulls it down. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Horford. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Tatum against Morris. Dedmon dishes to Morris. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Pass to Brown. Fires from deep. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Celtics lead by 16.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
Outside Lowry. Looking to end his cold spell. Here's Dedmon. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
No, here we go. Lowry, nobody back. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Oh, just off his game. Forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
Back to Lowry.
In the game. 2 minutes.
And another shot. With 1 on the clock. Morris, no good. Austin leading by 14. Smart, wide open, he fires. Outside, Horford. Here's Tatum. The wing jumper off target. The Heat shooting well. They're at 45%. Takes it inside. Shots good by Hero.
More than a great jump shooter. Hero is a tremendous ball handler who can finish the drive with either hand.
Tatum on the wing. Brown the pass to Tatum. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Heat ball. Heat substitution. Man Adebayo.
1:21 left in the fourth quarter.
Jimmy Butler. Duncan.
The tray. The shot misses. Now the Celtics taking the other way. It's tipped.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Boston.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting
despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though. When everything started to look a little dire, they really put the hammer down.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jason Tatum.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Smart passes to Schroeder. In the corner, Tatum with it. Shoots over Tucker. Tatum's shot is off. Here's Miami now. Down by 12. To the middle. Tucker can't get it to go. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Schroeder kicks to Smart. Beyond the arc. And it's Lowry with the rebound. Butler on the wing. There's the triple. Robinson for 3. Buries it from three-point range.
And Butler is all about doing whatever it takes to win, including dishing it to his open guys.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The metropolis of Atlanta, Georgia. It's the scene for the Celtics, with an upside that's still growing.
Thanks, Brian. Well,
they're poised to compete in the East for a long time, Allie. Good reporting there. Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum. They're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Hawks, at the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at center, filling out the middle. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, BA, in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
Here's Horford, and the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Young against Schroeder. Oh, they get a hand on it. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Brown with the steal. Now the Celtics on the move. Offensive rebound. Tries again. And Schroeder lays it in.
We talk about Schroeder's toughness. Just shrugs off the hit and keeps on going.
Outside Young. Driving to the basket. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scorers.
Pass to Tatum. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
And Schroeder entrusted to run this offense, making the right call.
Young with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. Now Bogdanovich. Hunter on the wing. Collins inside. Tatum's there. Oh, a nice shot by Collins. Collins has gotten his second bucket.
An active interior presence, 6'10" John Collins keeps improving and keeps impressing.
Horford outside. The three. Rebound Atlanta. And over his career, Grant, Al Horford has continued to improve his outside shot.
I mean, he really has. He came into the league as a low block bruiser. 8 years in, he adjusted and added a three-point shot. And he has been a reliable player from outside since then. Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
There's Bogdanovich with the three. Horford pulls it in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And here's Schroeder outside. The rebound by Bogdanovich. The Hawks trailing. Capella inside. Horford covering. Always a nice way to start. Takes his first one.
Great inside play by Clint Capella, using all of his size to find that shot.
Schroeder passes to Brown.
2 minutes remaining.
Fires the three.
2 minutes.
No good that time. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Pass to Capella. Count that bucket.
And defensively, you have to make them work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Boston has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Outside Tatum. Takes the three. Hunter against Brown. Kicks it out to Smart. Releases. Shot from 16. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Smart grabs a miss. The Celtics have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Pass to Brown. Left side Tatum. Back to Schroeder. Five on the clock. Here's Brown. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Young. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hawks.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
Something else I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint and scoring inside.
Bogdanovich against Smart. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Not just a scorer, Bogdanovich shows excellent feel as a playmaker. That was a nice find.
Pass to Tatum. From deep. Horford outside. Outside Tatum. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Tatum's got 6.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
Pass to Collins. Back to Young. He gets it up. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Tie game in Atlanta. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart, and it's Horford in at the 5.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And Smitty, there are plenty of good teams in the league. Not many great teams, though. How do you define that, partner? Do you have to win a title to be great?
No, I don't think so. BA, obviously championships matter, but I think being consistent. Look at the Steve Nash Suns, teams that have competed for titles over a sustained period. You have to take pride in that too.
The Celtics with the lead. Schroeder passes to Brown. Outside Tatum. Three-pointer. He buries it from 3. 9 points in the game.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his three-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession.
Here's Young. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Young's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside Tatum. To the paint. Here's Brown. Nice move. And he sinks the layup.
Look at how Tatum surveys the whole floor. That's how he spots the wide-open man.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Collins outside. Brown with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Tatum. Capella with a rebound. Here's Atlanta with the ball. It's a 5-point game.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
Up top, Tatum. 9 points in the game. And finished off by Tatum.
Give Tatum credit. Getting ideal positioning inside and hammering it down with power.
Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low. What a pass and what a slam. Tatum finishing off a pretty alley-oop.
Young with it. 6 points for him. With the drive. Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Hunter. That shot, no good. And Boston going the other way now. There's Tatum with the three. The rebound by Bogdanovich. The Hawks have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Here's Young. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
Young against Schroeder. Brown in the high post. 6 to shoot. Tipped. Horford finds Tatum. This one for 3. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The Hawks have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. 1:14 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
Schroeder passes to Horford. Smart with the ball. And it's Young picking him up. Here's Schroeder. Soft touch off the glass. Schroeder's got his second basket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And here's Young. Give him 8 points now. Bogdanovich, no good. Smart against Bogdanovich. Here's Brown. And a nice finish on the layup. And it's a 7-point Celtic lead.
Took him a while to get going, but here in the second quarter, he's found his rhythm.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And Hunter, here we go. Oh, can't finish the one-handed jam. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's his first foul. Boston has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Tatum against Collins. Outside Tatum. And there's the drive. And finished off by Tatum.
Growing into his role as a franchise player, Tatum with a huge game. It's been so much fun watching him tonight.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for ball. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back. There was no stopping Jason Tatum in the first half. He ended up with 50. And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at center. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
This guy is killing you. And so far, I haven't seen a good adjustment defensively.
The Hawks call a timeout.
The Hawks shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Young inside, covered by Schroeder. Horford with the block.
The great positioning, the 7'1" wingspan. That combination makes Horford a dangerous shot blocker. And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Young with the bucket.
He is a scoring machine right now, but he needs more support from his teammates if they want to win this one.
Schroeder passes to Horford. Outside Tatum. And here's Schroeder. Back to Tatum for three. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Collins. Rebounded by the Celtics. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Schroeder. Yep, that one goes. Schroeder's got 6.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Well, Grant, he hails from Germany. Dennis Schroeder, one of the fastest guys in the league. He is a blur when he's on his game.
And also, let's not forget, he played 3 years professionally in his native Germany before coming to the association, and he has never looked back.
Stolen by Young, and now the Hawks on the break. And a foul call. Looks like he had a clear path to the basket. They'll get 1 free throw, and they'll keep possession here. The first free throw is good.
You know what? After finishing second in Rookie of the Year voting in 2019, Trae Young took it to another level during his sophomore campaign, increasing his scoring average more than 10 points per game.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Got it.
Using his athleticism in the paint, Lou beats everyone to the punch.
The Celtics have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. Now here's Richardson. Herder defending. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Gallinari inside. Working on Williams. And it's good. 2 points. Steve Trae Young named to the 2020 All-Star Game. The second youngest player in the NBA showcase.
B.A. only Luka Doncic was younger. For that 1920 season, Trae finished, listen to this, in the top 5 in multiple categories. Points, assists, three-pointers made, free throws made. Trae Young has solidified himself as an elite offensive player.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Here's Young. That one a little long.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
And so they foul intentionally.
That's his second personal
timeout called by Atlanta.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Atlanta on D. They trail by 3. Outside Schroeder to the inside. Brown got a piece of it.
There's a lot of upside to Hunter as a defender. His length and commitment are legit.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
1:46 left in the third quarter. Now here's Smart. Here's Schroeder. Count the basket. Schroeder's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Here's Young. He's got 15. Here he goes. And scoring. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
In this period, they're beating him, and he's feeling it.
Young against Schroeder. Tatum from long range. And they get it back. Schroeder passes to Smart. To the middle. Here's Horford. And here's Brown for 3. Yes! Great play by Horford to set him up. Brown's got 9.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Young, the pass to Collins. Capella with it. Horford covering. Brown with the steal. On the break. Lets it go from 14. They get it back. And the jam by Brown.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Collins passes to Young. 5 to shoot. Back to Collins. The Hawks need to get one up here. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Schroeder. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
In transition, here they come. And there's the whistle. And I think that was a clear path foul there. Yep, the offense will get one shot at the line and retain possession. Free throw good. Brown. Good on both. Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. You look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Here's Schroeder. Give him 8. Horford outside. A little mid-range shot is up. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Celtics. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court right now for the Celtics. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum. They're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5 down low. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Pass to Tatum. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
And it's Capella with the jam.
What separates Capella is his quick jumps around the rim. Tremendous athlete.
Outside Schroeder. There's the drive. Hey, rejected by Capella. Bogdanovich passes to Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Inside. Here's Collins. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
They have no answer defensively inside.
For Boston, they've gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Schroeder passes to Tatum. Stolen by Young. Tatum with a steal. Getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And the other thing, defensively, a great job of closing out on shots, getting a hand up, and even sending some shots back.
Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Young. Uses the glass on the layup. Young's got 11 points here in the second half.
Good scoring field by Trae Young inside, finding a path to a beautiful shot.
Pass to Brown. Lets it go from deep. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got 3 assists in the game. Young against Schroeder. And Young, here we go. He's got it. His 9th make out of 15 tries.
Easy to see why they get it to Young here. Not afraid to take the big shots.
Young against Schroeder. Outside Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
The Hawks have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Young against Schroeder. Stolen by Schroeder. Pass break. Here come the Celtics. Brown passes to Horford. Back to Brown. Schroeder finds Brown. Oh! And
taking on all challengers. This kind of fearless approach is what his teammates and coaches love seeing.
Here's Young. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And both free throws good for Young.
Those are big free throws. Now they need some defensive stops.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Up top, Horford. Guarded by Capella. Here's Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Brown. The rebound by the Hawks.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
And there's a 3-second violation. Boston's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Young with the double team. Out left to the wing. Outside, Brown. Outside, Schroeder. Pass to Smart. Down low. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist by Horford. And the Celtics lead by 8.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
There's 21 seconds left in the game. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. Brown can't hit. Left side, Young. Soft touch off the glass.
Incredible competitor. Trae Young always wants to be the one to take this shot.
So we see the Celtics get the win here. And all right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interest. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports. GA,
thank you.
Changing like the game is. David, good insight. Thank you. So here's Miami's starting group. Excellent pair for them. It's Lowry and Robinson. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. And for Atlanta, and in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the center, filling out the middle.
Unreal to think Duncan Robinson went undrafted. A key part to this team's offense.
Well, there's credit to Duncan Robinson and him continuing to believe in his ability, which is otherworldly in shooting the basketball off the move. It's another to find systems that allow him to do that. So Duncan has made his way, and there are teams that have found a way to use him correctly to accentuate his otherworldly shooting ability.
Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
It makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Lowry passes to Butler. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
The pump fake can still be used. This just in. Butler with a great up fake to keep the defense off balance.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. We play just over a minute here in the first. Here's Collins. Capella trying to free himself up. Shot by Collins, no good. Robinson finds Tucker. And the rejection by Collins.
Good timing defensively. Collins just up there, the long arms, and quick off the deck.
Lowry against Young. Lowry passes to Robinson. For the 3. Miami no good on that time either.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Hunter dishes to Young. Passes to Capella. Rebounded by Tucker.
Yeah, a little bit surprising he hasn't connected on at least one of his 3 shots yet, but he's going to keep shooting.
Outside Robinson. Hits it from 3-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Capella. Off target from outside.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
The shot by Lowry, no good.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Lays it up off the glass.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, but man, he can slip inside and score with the best of them.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Collins up top. Can they get it? No good there. And it's Miami the other way. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, the kick outside to Butler.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Outside Lowry. 6 to shoot. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And there's another one for the Heat.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
The Hawks trail by 9. Young with the ball. Inside. Here's Capella, and it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. And now here comes Robinson leading the break.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And that one, good.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
The Heat leading by 9. Outside Lowry. In the corner, it's Robinson. Over Bogdanovich. Tucker finds Lowry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out to the right wing. Lets it go. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Here's Miami now. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Well, they're passing to Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And here's Young from the arc. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. And slam dunk by Butler.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot. Such a light touch on that finger roll. Classic move there.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
The first quarter concludes in a... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Heat team out there.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. Here's Young. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
Lowry passes to Butler. Back to Lowry. Heat moving the ball around. Adebayo kicks it to Tucker. Young with the steal. Hunter dishes to Bogdanovich. Lots of room. Good. He hits the jump shot.
Well, Bogdanovich is a shooter, and he's got good feel from the mid-range.
Now, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the 2nd player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Young pass to Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. Capella trying to free himself up. It's hauled in by the Heat. Tucker's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lowry kicks to Adebayo. Back to Butler. And it's denied.
And DeAndre Hunter getting that block mostly because of great positioning.
Back to Butler. The Heat need to get a shot off. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in. And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Down low, Butler. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. 8 points for Butler.
Just a great show of Butler's upper body strength right there as he plays through the contact.
2 points. That one goes. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player. But, man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And then how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
The Hawks trail by 11. Inside, here's Hunter. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. No, here we go. Lowry, nobody back.
And understands when to make the right play. Lowry refused to let the fast break opportunity go to waste.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate, he leads by example, and always vocal.
And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. Young passes to Capella. Bogdanovich against Adebayo. Got a piece of it, and they'll keep possession. Collins, that's a two-pointer. Kept alive by Atlanta, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
Got himself in great position that time for the putback. Capella with the kapow.
Lowry against Young. Outside for Lowry. To the inside. Adebayo. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
There's 38 seconds left in the first half. Back to Young. It's stolen by Lowry. Deep two from Robinson. Rebound by the Hawks.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Great open look there. Collins has got 5 points now this quarter.
Collins does a nice job there preparing for that shot using his base.
And here is Butler to the paint. That will count. And so it's Miami. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to Things Were Going Miami's Way from the beginning. Showing tremendous urgency and
we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Kyle Lowry has just been sensational.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
On the court for the Heat, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3. Young outside, from outside the arc. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
That one falls. Lowry's got 10 points in the game.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And Young, here we go. Chalk up 2 there.
Great to watch Trae Young set plays up on a nightly basis.
The Heat leading by 12. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Pass to Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Misses the 3. Atlanta's shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. The pass to Hunter. Left side Collins. The dish to Bogdanovich. Kicks it to Capella. Out to the wing. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Count it. 6 points for Clint Capella.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Now Lowry. He's got 10. To the middle. Young with the steal. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Williams passes to Herter. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Molinari with it. Guarded now by Morris. And Williams, here we go. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Greg, you were just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
He's trying to reach another level every year. Wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet.
I like the intensity Hero brings defensively. He's aggressive in trying to capitalize on the offense, messing that play up.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th, Greg, in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
The Heat leading by 12, and foul called. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now, Hero driving the lane. Morris passes to Strus. Miami no good on that time either. The Hawks trail by 14. Hunter finds Collins. To the inside, Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And that's where you want to feed Clint Capella, deep down on the interior part of the paint. Let him power it through.
Hero with it. Capella's there. Dedman's shot is off. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Butler dishes to Robinson. Back to Butler. Passes it to Tucker. And here's Adebayo. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Adebayo's got 6 points.
You hear the word versatility so much associated with Bam Adebayo and his game. And the mid-range is coming along as well.
Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Lowry. He's got 10. And there's the call on John Collins. That is his first foul of the game.
Team second.
55 seconds left in the third quarter. Robinson finds Lowry. 5 to shoot. Pulls it up.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
And the dunk by Capella.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
Outside Lowry. Well, they're passing to Adebayo. This is to Tucker. Collins against Butler. Driving inside. Misses the layup. Hunter on the wing. Back to Bogdanovich. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Butler passes to Tucker. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
And the turnover again by Atlanta.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Left side Lowry. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And some of the dunks Collins can pull off are just awesome.
Lowry passes to Butler. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Lowry.
Atlanta timeout.
Lowry's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Atlanta calls timeout.
Fans, allow the section gets free t-shirt.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. He said, do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. It triggers a replay review by the official.
His first team foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. First free throw is good.
You don't hear about it much, but players who've had 5 or 6 seasons in the league, you wonder where their motivation comes from. Remember, Jimmy, the last pick in the first round in that 2011 draft. Maybe that edge is still there.
Young dishes to Capella. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Capella has finished in the top 3 in offensive rating for a couple of years now, and he's up there in most years with the highest field goal percentage in the league.
Lowry against Young. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Back to Lowry. He feeds it to Tucker. Outside for Lowry. 4 on the clock. This one for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You know, that was a time when three-point shooting was a liability for Lowry. But the guy has put in the time, and now he is a solid option from deep. He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team third.
On defense, Atlanta. It's a 14-point game. Robinson with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Lowry, good.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
And a deep three from Young. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That could change things.
Lowry passes to Butler. Back to Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Capella. That one no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Hunter kicks to Young. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. No good from outside. Miami leading by 14. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Lowry from outside.
Like the defensive effort from Young there. He gave it all and was rewarded with the miss.
And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist from Young.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Butler dishes to Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And that's just smart basketball. Lowry reading the overcommitment and just whipping the ball to the open man.
And Young, here we go. That's his 6th field goal today. That makes him now 6 for 11.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Well, their pass it to Lowry. Back to Butler. Adebayo down low. Defended by Young. Adebayo with the bucket.
Well, around the rim, Bam Adebayo makes so many things happen because he's so athletic.
Young against Robinson. Bogdanovich left side. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. Robinson for 3. Adebayo kicks it to Tucker. Outside Lowry. Now the pass to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. He lobs it up and stolen by Hunter.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Miami.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely. Just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kyle Lowry.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Back to Butler. In the corner, it's Robinson. Launches a 3. Connects from three-point range. And the Heat lead by 13.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Stolen by Tucker. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Adebayo's running. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
get to the point.
All right, Allie, thanks. And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum. They're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5 down low. And for the Heat, at the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. And Grant, these teams boast quality depth. As a starter, what's it like having a great bench behind you?
Well, it takes a lot of the pressure off your starters. And it can also apply good pressure on your rotation guys. So competition is a good thing. And competition for minutes makes a team better.
Now here's Smart. Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. Three-pointer. That shot off the mark. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler. And out of bounds. The Celtics will take it.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Now here's Smart. Up top, Brown. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Finished off the break.
Well, terrific read from Jimmy Butler. He is unwilling to get sped up. He knows when to place the pass and where.
I mean, it is crazy to think how far Jimmy Butler has come. I mean, didn't see a lot of the floor in his first 2 seasons. Then soon after, he made 4 straight All-Star games.
Robinson passes to Lowry. Tucker with the ball. Out to Lowry. From the arc. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. And Butler in his career, Grant, he won Most Improved Player in 2015.
I mean, it's like he became a 20 points per game player overnight. You feel like Butler just needed a chance in the NBA. And I'll tell you what, he's made the most of everything he's had.
Connects from downtown.
Well, Jason Tatum with the answer from 3. That's how you stop an opponent's momentum.
Lowry outside. Pass to Adebayo. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Now here's Schroeder. Tatum from long range. That one doesn't drop.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
Pass to Adebayo. Driving in. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Al Horford.
Part of what makes Adebayo an all-star, he can do anything on offense, including using the bounce.
And both free throws good for Adebayo.
Boy, really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Schroeder passes to Brown. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense.
Celtics ball. At the line for the Celtics, Jason Tatum.
And the technical free throw is good.
Boy, we have seen Jason Tatum improve each and every year. Not just his productivity, guys. He's so skilled. But it's the leadership. It's the maturity for his age that's really striking.
Now here's Smart. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Kick out to Brown. Fires for 3. Smart with the ball. Guarded by Adebayo. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Schroeder against Lowry. And Tucker gets it to go. Tucker's got 5 points. And Doris, Tatum's acumen as a playmaker now is leadership by example.
Well, championships are won with unselfish play. His teammates have developed their games as well. This guy now trusts them and wants to make sure everybody's involved.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Pass to Butler. Clock at 6. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Lowry outside. On the take. Banked it in off the glass. He's got 5.
Always love Kyle Lowry's exposing a window of opportunity to get to the dribble drive game. Understands angles and avenues to the cup.
Now here's Tatum. They double team Tatum. That's tipped. Horford passes to Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Horford. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
How about the playmaking ability of Al Horford? Wonderful at positioning himself and capitalizing.
And it's Robinson penetrating. And a big finish by Robinson.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Now here's Tatum. Smart finds Horford. Up top, Tatum. Checked by Tucker. Count it. Tatum's got 6 points.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
Lowry drives in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
And so it's the Miami Heat up by a healthy 8 points at... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Hey, guys, they're passing the ball very efficiently here in the first half.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the 1. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Here's Schroeder. The Heat making their last shot. Now here's Tatum, and play stop. So whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
And here's Lowry. Brown with the block.
Wow, twice on the pipe. Jaylen Brown with a message for the offense. Nice.
Shot from 12, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
For 3, Robinson. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. He's got 5.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Pass to Brown. Launches a 3. That one no good. And Miami will go the other way with it. Outside Tucker. Butler finds Lowry. Here's Tucker. Back to Lowry. Now Butler. Defended by Brown. Pass to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
That's a little nastiness to Jimmy Butler's game. So if you want me to get close to the cup, I got that.
Well, it's hard to talk about Lowry without mentioning his fantastic defense.
Quick and physical with ball handlers. Tough to back down in the post and just brings the effort on every play.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first.
You know, what we call a smart foul. Part of the game for sure, but maybe not exactly what Dr. Naismith intended with the rules. Doris, any of those types of fouls you'd look to discourage?
BA, the first one that comes to mind are the take fouls to stop the fast break. That would be at the top of my list. Because what you have potentially on every play, particularly if NBA players get out in transition, is the absolutely mind-blowing dunks, the athleticism on display. So similar to European basketball, take away those take fouls that stop transition.
Adebayo, no good. For Boston, they've gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Here's Brown. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
Jaylen Brown thrives when it comes to scoring through contact. This is a guy who is constantly looking to initiate that body contact with the defense.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Well, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that.
Well, Al Horford, one of the most respected veterans in this league. Why? Well, he's unselfish, and it's always about team first.
A line change here for Miami. Horford hits them both. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside Robinson. And they'll get another chance. Adebayo, no good.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Brown against Butler. Brown passes to Horford. Misses the layup. The Heat have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Inside, Tucker. Pass to Butler. Lowry outside. Driving inside. Can't cash it in from close range.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Fast break. Here come the Heat. The pull-up Jay. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Tucker's got 7.
Well, the defensive breakdowns allows Kyle Lowry to take advantage and set up an open look for his guy.
Smart passes to Tatum. He's off on that one. Good D by Adebayo.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Can't get it to fall.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Great scorers need easy opportunities to pile up those points. Tatum above the rim and the nice finish.
Butler with the ball. He's got 6. Lowry outside. Good, and Butler gets the assist. He's got 10.
Not a shoot-first point guard, but make no mistake, Lowry can shoot from range consistently when given the opportunity.
Boston ball. Checking in for the Celtics.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Things were going Miami's way from the beginning. An exceptional game plan.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. What can you say? Kyle Lowry, an impressive effort here today.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Josh Richardson out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Juan Hernan Gomez. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Williams in at power forward. Back to Hernan Gomez. Second chance effort. It's rebounded by Dedmon. Miami's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. And Richardson comes to help. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
Here's Pritchard. Down low. Shot clock at 6. Oladipo with a block.
Well, How about the athleticism of Victor Oladipo twice on the pikes?
To the middle. Here's Dedmon, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Excellent tempo on the play, and he leads his teammate perfectly.
And Hero is solid without the ball as well. Great movement.
Yeah, I mean, he's still improving in that area, but his backdoor cuts are getting better. He really knows how to get easy scores that way. Just needs to learn to not settle for those off-balance shots.
To the inside. Here's Williams. Miami grabs the miss. Dedmon's got his 4th rebound in this one.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
To the paint. And Cantor with the slam.
And this is why Cantor is a fantastic pick-and-roll option. He's big as a screener and a superb roller.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal
It's going to go on Enes Kanter.
The former #2 overall pick in 2013. Oladipo gives you production, but he also plays with a bit of an edge.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. And no doubt, when he's rolling, Oladipo strikes fear in the hearts of the opponents.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, he's merciless on the attack. He plays with so much heart and passion. Not much fun to play against, but he's exciting to watch.
Tatum from long range. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Horford finds Brown. And here's Smart to the middle. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Oladipo outside. Down low. Hook loose. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Oladipo.
It just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Lowry, he's checked in for Miami. Pass to Tatum. Into the lane. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
Celtics ball.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Brown. Out to Schroeder. Horford outside. 5 to shoot. Inside. Here's Brown.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And Boston has possession. The Heat making their last shot. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. Free throw good. Brown.
Boy, guys, what extraordinary growth from Jaylen Brown over the course of his young career. Tighter handle, consistency from deep. This guy is serious about his craft, and it's paying dividends.
Here's Horford. And that one's long. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Tatum. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, that basket to me is all about energy. Al Horford bringing it every night.
Lowry against Schroeder. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Now Tucker. Here's Butler. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low. And Horford powers it home.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Lowry uses the glass to finish the layup. Lowry's got 12 points.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Lowry against Schroeder. Tatum from long range. Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Robinson. And it's in! Oh! Nails a buzzer beater! Are you kidding? And so it's the Miami Heat with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Victor Oladipo is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Strus in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Oladipo. Knocked loose. Here's the break. Jumps up. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Richardson against Hero. And it's Richardson penetrating. The shake. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Pritchard from deep three-point range. They get it back.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
Kicks it to Hero. And he banks in the layup. Hero's got 4 points this quarter.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Oladipo. And another fast break opportunity for the Heat. Here we go. And the finish on the break with the slam.
Now, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
And the Celtics call time here.
And no doubt, coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
So Miami going with an almost entire new group here. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Morris. Jimmy Butler comes in for Strus. Robinson, he's checked in for Hero. And it's Lowry in for Oladipo. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Williams. Brown comes in for Hernan Gomez. Smart's checked in for Richardson. And it's Schroeder in for Pritchard. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Here's Adebayo, and Adebayo slams it in.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Lowry against Schroeder. And here's Brown for 3. Pass to Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Did you see that? That was one of the best moves I've ever seen.
Picture perfect execution. He was focused and refused to be denied. Lowry against Smart. Robinson.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Heat?
They haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
Now, something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes with their defense and then turn those turnovers into points.
The Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in. Back to Schroeder. Pass to Smart. Horford with it. And it's blocked by Dedmon. Butler passes to Adebayo. To the middle. Now here's Robinson. Back to Adebayo. Lowry outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Dedmon, hounded by Tatum. And here's Lowry from the arc. Hits a three-pointer.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Heat.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Bam Adebayo.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back. Wow, how about the long arms and the timing of Jason Tatum on the alley-oop? Nice.
Lowry against Brown. Lowry, no good. 24 seconds left in the game. Tatum finds Smart. Shoots over Robinson. Horford. It's good on the putback.
Well, Kevin, Al Horford pounding away on the glass. How about the strength in the paint?
Lowry against Schroeder. For three, Robinson. Hauled in by Brown. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
For the land of the...
Thank you.
Stretch 6. I love that. Great stuff, David. Thank you. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Celtics, down in the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Smart. And it's Horford in at the 5. And the athleticism, Chris, of both these teams should come into play tonight. No lack of quickness on either side of the ball.
Let's get it popping. We should make it for a fun game. I mean, the tempo should be quick. The fans, we should be happy.
Now here's Tatum. And the dunk by... Tatum.
Merciless dunk right there by Tatum. Reminding the defense, he's unstoppable.
Schroeder against Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Stolen by Smart. Schroeder kicks to Brown. We're about 1 minute into the first. Tatum at the elbow. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Capella against Tatum. Here's Hunter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And there, just through activity, Hunter keeps the pressure on the defense.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Into the lane. Tatum with another miss. Tatum's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Hunter kicks to Collins. And stolen by Horford. To the paint. It's stolen by Capella. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Schroeder. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. And finished off by Brown.
Oh, impressive ball handling from Tatum. He attracts the other team's focus and finds the open man.
Here's Young. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Smart. Brown right side. Celtics passing it around. Horford kicks it over to Schroeder. 4 on the shot clock. From deep. Rebounded by Capella.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Now, here is Young. Dish now to Capella. And the shot goes in.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
Schroeder passes to Horford. Schroeder kicks to Brown. Inside, Horford. Back to Schroeder from 13. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
D has to be better guarding Schroeder. I mean, come on, he's a capable shooter from the mid-range.
Here's Young going inside. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah, the drive to the bucket was great, but the finger roll was even better.
Schroeder outside. Tatum no good.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Young. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. And the dunk by Horford.
Well, that's all you have to do is lob it up. Horford is effective at finishing with the alley.
Young against Schroeder. Young's shot is good. 46 seconds left in the first. Schroeder dishes to Horford. Pass to Brown. Capella against Horford. Back to Brown. The kick out to Tatum. And the three ball is good. Tatum's got 5 now.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Young against Schroeder. Down low. And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, what really separates Capella is his explosiveness around the rim. My goodness.
Now here's Tatum. He has 5. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Young. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
All about the clock awareness. Great job to come through for a squad right there.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the court right now for the Celtics. On in the front court along with Tatum. Marcus Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the center position. It's tipped. It's stolen by Brown. For the 3. That ball's off target. It's his 3rd miss. He's made 2 shots from the field. And for everything he provides on offense, Chris, Brown's defense is just as impactful.
Kevin, strong, tough, quick twitch athleticism. He plays with tremendous pride.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I got a sneaky suspicion he'd just rather own the team.
And there's the drive. Kicks it out to Schroeder. There's the pass to Smart. Here's Horford. And the dunk by Horford.
Smart does a little bit of everything, including finding his wide open teammates.
The Hawks trail by 3. Young, right side. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Young's got 10 points in the game.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in the offense.
Schroeder passes to Horford. Smart with the ball. And guarded by Capella. Back to Smart. And Capella sends it back.
An elite shot blocker in this game. Capella's athleticism allows him to stifle shooters.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. Young taking his time here. Drives to the hoop. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Schroeder dishes to Horford. He kicks it to Tatum. Just 4 to shoot. Jacks up a three. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Young from outside. They get it back.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Celtics trail by 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Tatum, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Smart against Bogdanovich. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Some high IQ basketball from Bogdanovich. Moves the ball to the wide open man for an assist.
Schroeder against Young. To the paint. Here's Tatum. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Young with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Hunter, the pass to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and then that helps account for their lead.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Tatum. There's the three. Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
And dropping the sledgehammer there. He curves a 10-0 run by the Hawks.
Young outside. Collins in the post. Guarded by Tatum. Just his first attempt. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bogdanovich. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Smart.
Well, this is something that Bogdanovich just does so well. I mean, he has all sorts of ways to draw contact and get to the line. And the pump fake works like a charm.
46 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Tatum. Collins grabs the miss.
A scoreless quarter for him. I mean, you can see by his body language that he's getting discouraged.
Here's Young. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Young's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks. Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down.
Oh, you check out the handles of Brown, just destroying anyone in his path.
And Young, here we go. Capella. It's good on the putback.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Schroeder looking around. Tatum, that's for 2. That shot, no good. And so, thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. We saw Trae Young lighting it up in the first half. He had 14 points, 2 assists. And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the small forward.
Absorbing contact, finishing strong. I mean, Horford is more physical than some people give him credit for.
And what impressed me about Smart last year, and we're seeing it this year as well, his patience and precision as a playmaker.
There's Schroeder following the basket by Trae Young. Schroeder outside. Passes it to Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Rebound by the Hawks. And the assist totals show how far Smart has come.
Averaging around 3 dimes a year at the start of his career. He's now doubling that effort when given the minutes. Good sign for him and this team.
Oh, he launched that one from way outside. Brown's got 11 points.
The jumper looking better over time. I mean, when Brown shoots with confidence, it helps make him sharper.
Young drives in, uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Hawks lead by 8.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Schroeder kicks to Tatum. Back to Schroeder. And he gets the whistle. And now, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
Slick ball handling. Gets Schroeder to an open look. He makes the most of it.
Young outside. To the inside. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Smart dishes to Tatum. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Brown the pass to Tatum. Here's Horford. Rebound by the Hawks. Collins has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Oh, nice to see Capella find the open teammate as he continues to develop his ability to create for others.
Schroeder against Young. Tatum with it. He's got 7, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Wow. I am more impressed by Tatum every time I watch him. That's a veteran.
Young outside. Kicks it to Hunter. Lets the 3 fly, and Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in this game. Tatum on the wing. Here's Brown, and the call will be against Al Horford. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, how about the quickness of that release? Brown just draining that catch-and-shoot jumper.
Young pass to Hunter. It's stolen by Schroeder. Drops in the breakaway lead. And now it's just a 4-point Atlanta lead. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. They've led by as much as 10. With the drive, makes it off the glass. Young's got 20.
Carving through the defense with ease. I love watching Young slam on the Jets and knife inside.
Young against Schroeder. Tatum deciding where to go with it. 6 on the shot clock. A 3-pointer off the mark.
He's done almost no damage from 3-point range in this game. No threes in this half. Number 1 in the first.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a 3, but go with the easy hoop.
Tatum drives in, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Oh, he hit it! He hit it!
What a great shot! Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
Every once in a while, a prayer like that somehow finds the net.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. I'm in the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Horford in at the 5 down low. That's the Boston 5.
And it's clear why Capella shoots at such a high percentage. I mean, because he picks good shots to take inside.
Outside Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
Now, here is Young. Feeds it to Collins. And stolen by Horford. Here's Smart. Oh, the lob is Smart. And stolen by Bogdanovich. The pass to Collins. Shoots the 3. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight. He kicks it to Smart. Pass to Horford. Stolen by Collins. And the turnover again by Atlanta. Celtics trail by 9. Schroeder outside. Dishes it to Brown. Outside Horford. And he lays it straight in.
Oh, the power behind Horford's movement is terrific. It takes him right through the contact for a big finish.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Pass to Hunter. Collins against Tatum. Moves back up. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up. And it looks like, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And finished off by Collins.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. Tatum, here's Horford, and the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
Now, here's Hunter. Back to Bogdanovich. Passes to Hunter. Young inside. He's guarded by Schroeder. And yes, it's good. And now it's an 11-point Hawks lead.
Capella has a nice array of moves and shots to choose from.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. Five on the clock. And Capella sends it back. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. On Hernan Gomez, who's checked in for the Celtics.
Juan Hernan Gomez.
A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Young. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Young's got the lead up to 13 now for the Hawks. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove it.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical.
Hernan Gomez, no good. The Hawks leading by 13. Bogdanovich looking around. It's Young on the wing. Lets it go from 14. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
He's as surprised as anyone with that miss. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count it.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Hawks.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Trae Young.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Atlanta again missing.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
That's what you want your guards to do. Schroeder working it to an open team.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The clock now can just run out for the Hawks. And here's Young. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.